Hey everybody, the trailer is out for The Mandalorian Season 2, so we're going to react to it right now. And you guys ready to do this or what?
Yes, it's been about time at a random time, but about time.
and now we could ceremoniously end the trailer prediction stuff, the called it stuff, and this is just it. It is
I had
time.
such a good tweet yesterday though from Scary Movie. What are you waiting for?
Oh yeah.
I did the Monica 7 before, but they don't want to hear that now. All right, so I got my trailer up ready to go. On go, we'll hit play. We'll go 3, 2, 1, go. Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Ooh, where are we at?
Space.
Is that Jupiter?
Wait, this show's in space.
What? There's life on Venus, and the Mando's there.
I clicked Picard Season 2 trailer. Sorry. Little different music. That does look like Jupiter, though.
Yo, that ship was wrecked.
Ooh. That's cool. Like the throat.
There he is.
Yeah.
What?
That's crazy.
Banthas.
Is that the armor?
Yeah. This is such a pirate
Oh,
vibe.
sugar.
Nice.
I almost swore.
That's Sasha Banks, I think.
Oh yeah.
And
That's the WWE thing. That's cool. Right?
So that rumor was right, if that's her. It looks like her.
I'm on a boat.
I'm on a boat.
That had a pirate
X-Wings. I love it.
Oh my god,
All through
X-Wings.
the cloud. That's really cool.
Oh, that was great. Moff Gideon's TIE fighter.
Holy crap. He's got the jet. Dude.
Mando's helmet looks banged up there.
That's the guard, the Gamorrean guard thing.
Yeah. I'm out.
Oh,
Oof.
man.
They knew it.
Oh, it looks so good.
Oh, man. There's a lot to dissect in that.
No Ahsoka. Happy about that.
Yeah, no Ahsoka. That's crazy, right?
So, yeah, I was
I need to
talking
go back to that part though.
I was talking to the guys from Star Wars Newsnet who watched it before this, and they were like, I think I saw Ahsoka, and they must have been talking about that, but that was definitely not Ahsoka Tano. And I'm almost 95% sure that was Sasha Banks, the WWE wrestler, which she was rumored.
Sabine, right?
She was rumored to have been in the show. We don't know if she's playing Sabine. That didn't look like Sabine Wren to me.
It definitely did not.
It looks more like dang, I'm blanking on her name. I'm always bad at that. But the one Jedi that like ran away and fought Ahsoka in the Clone Wars, you know what I'm talking about?
But also, this could be that classic Star Wars trailer thing where somebody's talking about the Jedi while showing this character, and it doesn't mean that she's a Jedi, right?
So yeah, and totally. And I don't think it's that character either. I'm saying it looks more like that character than say Sabine or Ahsoka or something.
Right, because Ahsoka's face markings were not there. Whoever that person was had one-toned face.
Yeah. one tone.
No, it's definitely her. It's definitely Sasha Banks. I'm looking at images of her right now. Yeah, the nose is exactly the same.
Which is interesting because she's never acted before, so that'll be interesting.
Neither. I mean, Gina Carano didn't really act.
She was in Marvel movies and
but she didn't have like a big role though. It was kind of like always a side role, a couple comments here and there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know. What are your overall thoughts on this?
Baby Yoda hiding is the best part.
That was hilarious. Yeah.
Gotta take him back to his own kind.
Yeah. So are we talking about we're gonna go visit where Yoda's species is from?
Yeah,
I doubt it.
He said, like, where is that? And she's like, I don't know.
Like, imagine they blow
like wherever you determine. Is that what she said?
Mm-hmm.
They blow the whole secret open about all the mystery of Yoda, and they just blow it wide open on this show. But I don't know.
I'm pumped about the Banthas and the X-Wings and seeing stormtroopers. You know, it's like going home, kind of seeing that stuff. But I mean, there's so many things you could probably pick apart. Like this whole seaport scene. There's probably so much stuff in these things.
Didn't you get?
I
got
the different
such
species and stuff.
Serious Pirates of the Caribbean, the first movie vibes.
It looks like Mon Calamari or whatever that place is. Their planet, because it's all it's actually a bunch of those squid guys, but it's not Akbar. It's the other one. What are those called?
Yeah, that's
like the guy he cut in half in the first episode.
Yes. What are those called?
It is. I can't think of it off the top of my head. I'm really bad with off the top of my head. That's why I'm bad at trivia.
Squiddertons, I think.
Yeah, well, Squid Face is like the original, right? Or something like that.
It's got like the long sides and then the squid stuff in the front.
Yeah. But I don't know. Mon Cala tends to be like castle-y, like White Castle.
No, that's why I'm saying I think it was this there. And it was these guys' planet.
I think if this is the water planet, then it's
the same planet.
It washes away the idea of this being Camino, because people are like, "Oh, ocean, they're going to go to Camino." I don't think that's happening. I don't think that's a thing. The fight, though, and who knows if he drops the line really in that spot there, because you can do that with Mando, where you just show his face and just put any line like "I want a pretzel" or But him taking those guys out and then just dropping a line like that, even if it's just in the trailer, is B.A. Baracus awesome. So good.
Yeah. Well, it looks like he goes to the seaport to find someone to take him on a boat somewhere, because then it cuts to him on the boat.
Which is almost like a refuge thing. Like, we got to lay low.
Yeah. The X-Wings get me so pumped.
There's the X-Wings flying through the clouds is that's absolutely awesome.
It's squadrons. It looks like squadrons.
It makes me think,
reminds me of like the Force Awakens on the water almost.
Where we're like, oh my gosh, they're in atmosphere.
The jet stream. Yeah, little Top Gun vibey for me. But we see his ship banged up, clearly banged up, and then we see almost like he's being escorted, like a protection, like when Air Force One has jets flying around it. It's almost like the X-Wings are his protection, and they're taking him to a certain spot, and then he's gonna hop on this boat and lay low and whatever.
I like the idea that he's like, hey, I need to get somewhere, and they're like, we're not gonna let you in. This is Rebel Alliance protected, and he's like, I have something you want, and so they're like letting him in. Like, he doesn't. I mean, we're talking different scenes here. The water thing could be episode 1. The X-Wings could be episode 5. We don't know. But like, I'm saying, it looks like he's getting escorted. So maybe he's getting escorted in because he's delivering a package.
What? Oh, he said you're absolutely right, James. He said you're absolutely right.
The city set, like the city scene where he's hanging someone from the light, reminds me of Batman. He's like, where are the drugs?
Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't scream like that.
I bet. Like, I think it would be so funny if he taught Baby Yoda how to shut the cage like that. That he's like, anytime there's trouble, you press this button. Like
when you tell a kid what to do?
Yeah.
Yeah. He definitely looks more active,
confident.
Baby Yoda. Yeah. And almost like it looks like this isn't their first rodeo. Like, oh, we're doing this again?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it seems like he's trained to...
We see
they've been through the round.
3 of those Moff Gideon TIE fighters. The fold-up ones. You guys like this?
Yeah.
His ship at the beginning is so beat up. It's basically like just coasting.
Yeah, and his helmet in that one spot where he's walking with the child, he looks like he got absolutely annihilated.
Oh, like in the ice?
Yes. He does not look shiny. He looks like he went through the ringer. Like, it does not look good.
They're the ice planet, man. That I don't know. And there's also, this one clip here where this dude's hanging upside down.
That's what Lacey was saying. Looks like a Batman.
Yeah.
Can I say I'm happy that they didn't drop Ahsoka or anything in this?
That's what I was saying at the top of this old chat. Like, I'm so happy she's not in this, because if she is, at least it's still kept a secret.
If she is,
yeah,
totally,
100%.
I can't wait.
Imagine they cut her from the show, and everyone's like, "That guy's full of crap."
Yeah,
that's why I always say there's always a chance.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think you're gonna see her, but yeah, I don't know. I gotta watch it a billion more times, of course, but there's something about me as like the action fan that loves the darkness. You hear the sounds, it goes to the light, you see bodies drop, and then he drops a one-liner. Like, it's so I don't know if that's the primal beast in me, like who loves that, but I just think that's so badass. I don't know another word to say, but that's so cool.
The end fight scene looks like every 80s fight movie.
That's what I mean. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, he drops them all. It's like Schwarzenegger in Commando. Like, just get out of my way. And if you see, like, Mando's been kind of reserved aside from the first episode. Once he met the child, he's like, a lot of people did things to help him out. He didn't really do a lot of, butt kicking in season 1, in my opinion. If he gets to a point in the show where he goes off, that is going to be awesome. See him use all his weapons and all his abilities and just take out people in a rage. That's what I want to see.
That fight starts with like the whistling birdies or whatever they're called. Like kind of a call,
which is so Iron Man. That move is such an Iron Man move. Yeah. When he did it, I was like, okay, Favreau.
At first, it looks like this guy sells him out too.
Probably.
That's very Godfather
too. Guy, and then all of a sudden, there's like 3 Imperials. Yeah, that are pointing guns at him.
I do have anxiety from this scene where he's in water and he's grabbing the grate and he's trying to like get out and or breathe. Oh my god, anxiety. Yeah. And it's like, of course, right over the line of this is no place for a child, and he's like almost dying. And I'm like,
was it the Mandalorian?
It looks like him. I have it frozen on that shot. It's his armor and his helmet. It looks like
he's gonna get out.
Corin. Obviously, it just popped in my head.
That's what I meant. Yes, that's what I meant.
Corin. Yeah. And there is a lot of them actually. Now that I'm looking at the scene,
and on the boat.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's possible, but again, I don't know. I guess it doesn't seem like Mon Cala, but it'd be easy for them to go there, especially since they kind of teased it in the first season with the money that he paid for and stuff. Seems like it's kind of in the Guildish area.
I want to know why is Grief Karga with the white beard all of a sudden? Because it doesn't look. Maybe it is a jump ahead, but you got Cara Dune there, looks the same.
Or maybe he was cleaning himself up, and now that he's, instead of putting up the front of being the bounty hunter like leader guy, he's like, I'm done with that. I'm just with her now. So he's like, stop using the just for Mando.
Just for Mando. Yeah, she looks like she's wearing the same outfit from more or less. He looks like he's wearing a way different outfit, almost like more of a dignitary type of look.
Yeah.
So maybe you're right. Maybe he took on a new role or left the guild out of guilt for what happened. Like, who knows? But
so at 123, it's definitely the Razor Crest falling into atmosphere that's like blowing up.
And are we assuming that's Tatooine then with the Bantha and the Tusken Raider?
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's blatantly them telling you that. So I know it's not as obvious because Jawas were on a different planet, and I get that, but like I feel like that's something that like they wouldn't try to like.
So does that mean he's going to see Pelimato again, and more importantly, Fennec Shand, whoever went to find Fennec Shand's body? Is that encounter going to happen there? And also, I'm curious, on a surfacey level, a nerdy level, I'm wondering if they made a full scale puppet of a Bantha, because these days they're not going to do what they used to do, which was they used an elephant, yeah, because of the cruelty and all that. But
it looks like a puppet to me.
It did. The mouth moving.
As the mouth moves. Yeah.
But do you think it's a miniature? Like, do you think they went mini and did a mini Tusken Raider guy on top? Or do you think...
Oh, because it's forced perspective, because the ship's in the background and they're in the foreground? I mean, that would be the cheaper way of doing
Instead of doing full,
that would be the cheaper way. Because that's what they did with the Jawas. They made a smaller set, and then they...
The Sandcrawler in...
John, now that you say that, it does kind of look like a little miniature. But I imagine, though, you got that EW picture, and it's real up close and detailed. You got to think they probably just made a full-scale model, put him in the
or they did what that guy Jason does, who we met in LA, who does like the Instagram, like the action figure stuff, and maybe they just zoomed in nice on the...
Yeah, I mean, they could definitely get like a macro or a micro lens and just shoot the puppet so it looks like it's bigger.
I don't know. Anything else? I don't know. We probably don't want to go too long in this video, right?
I just can't wait. Can't wait to see Baby Yoda again.
Biggest stand... So we only watched it once, really. We've scanned through as we're talking here, but biggest standout part for you, Lacey?
Mention of the Jedi.
Okay,
that's a good audio one.
Yeah. And then like the person in a hood that's clearly somewhat linked to a Jedi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we think,
Yeah,
that's a good one.
They're making you assume that. I don't know why all of a sudden trailers are like, no, it's not. But usually it's pretty straightforward.
We jumped pretty big at the Baby Yoda thing, so I'd say that that's like a standout moment. But also no Moff Gideon. Never appeared in this, not even a line.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit of a surprise for me. Biggest surprise, no Moff Gideon.
Yeah.
That'll be trailer 2 probably if they have one.
I am not like my trailer retention usually isn't very good, so I don't have anything that's standing out above everything too highly. And maybe that's because Moff Gideon wasn't in it, and I'm like really on that train right now.
Yeah.
But my biggest reaction, I think, I'll have to go back and watch it, was laughing at Baby Yoda being like, "Oh, it's go time." Yeah. Dink.
I know what to do here. Yeah.
That was amazing. And also, was that was it a Zabrak that he killed at the end there?
Oh, yes, I think so. Head. Or no, maybe. Or the other ones. I can't think of what it is. Honda's
like
one of them.
Or whatever his name was. Like the guy from Chapter 6. Is that what you're thinking of?
No, I'm thinking of what Hondo is. Weequay.
Oh, yeah. I know. I think it was more of a Zabrak, I think. Like Maul species.
Yeah.
Am I saying that right?
Species is kind of crazy.
Right in the chest. Star Wars always loves getting people right in the chest. That's like
no blood though, because it's Disney.
Right. You want to make sure, like if Disney and if Star Wars wants to make sure the crowd knows someone's dead, it's right in the chest.
Stick, no blood.
Hand alive.
Cut off,
hand alive.
No blood. It's so funny though, because when I used to work for WWE,
don't forget that one.
The sign of more violence was blood. So it's like when you get to other countries and regions in the world, it was always like, if there's any blood, you got to cut it.
Yeah.
Everything else is okay usually. Blood, no.
And I guess last thing, do you guys think this is all, as we may have speculated, this was all from like the first episode, or you think that they gave us stuff throughout?
No,
I think it's a couple different episodes.
I agree.
Because you had water, you had sand, you had ice, you had space.
And we saw Mando looking really roughed up in some stuff.
What
new,
a
roughed up, night,
episode.
Day.
Yeah.
We're giving you everything.
You know what, James? That might be my standout spot, seeing the Mandalorian's helmet clearly just banged up and disheveled. Like something happened to him. Like
which kind of proves Lacey's theory that he might change his armor in this season as well.
Oh, true.
Like maybe he goes this whole season, gets banged up, and then
it's such a departure from the shiny Beskar that we left him with, like what last saw him with. So.
Right.
All right. Well, that's it. That's our reaction to the Mandalorian Season 2 official trailer. So congrats. We all survived hype mode. We all survived prediction mode, called it culture, all that cool stuff. But now we have it. And now we know, as we stand here on September 15th, we are 45 days away from seeing the show, and we're going to be back with you that night on Devil's Night for the Mando Fan Show, the return of our show, talking all about the Mandalorian. So we're very excited about that. We're just getting our appetites geared up right now doing this, so we hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you with more of our thoughts on this on Monday morning on the Resistance broadcast. We'll see you around, everybody.
Bye.